Yo, yes sir, we live and we back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. Y'all know what I'm here for, man. It's the starting five edition on this Monday morning for DraftKings and FanDuel, alright? But before we do that, we got the lineup review from the previous day's slate, going over my starting five and seeing how we did. So we're gonna jump right into it. But before we do, hit that subscribe button for your boy. Definitely hit that like button no matter what, man. Alright, and turn your notification bell on so you can be here rocking with us when we drop every day, alright? Alright, man. Last night was an okay night. We won a little bit of money, not much, but it's okay night. It's a tough night, DFS, man. Weird scoring night. This is the $40 single entry. We came in 74th place. Double the money over in the single entry. Placed a few in the 20 max as well. So like I said, an okay night. We won a little bit of money, so it was alright. If you caught the updated starting five, man, I went with Kevin Porter Jr., CJ McCollum, Pat Connaughton, Robert Covington, and Christian Wood. Alright. Starting at the top, man. CJ McCollum. Last night it's a short slate, man. So it's gonna be hard to get away from ownership. So I wanted to try to get as different as many spots as I could with some lower owned guys. In my opinion. So came in at the top. We went with let's start with the point guard. I'm sorry. We're gonna start with Kevin Porter Jr. 6K right here. He came in a little higher than expected. I felt like he could be under 20%. I felt like people would probably be off on him, especially coming off that sprained ankle from the previous game, but right at 23%. So okay ownership on him, especially on a 4 game slate. He gave us right at 32 DK points, so a little over 5x here. Not quite the 6x we like to see from our starting five guys, but still solid, man. Especially on a low scoring night like last night. All right, shooting guard CJ McCollum, just wanted to get a piece of this. I wanted to get a couple pieces of this Portland Charlotte game. I felt like it was the best fantasy game on the slate, so we went CJ McCollum here, just trying to save some salary. Got him at 38% on. He dropped 40 DK points for a solid effort from him. Pat Connaughton was one of the value plays I was on. Now when Chris Middleton got ruled out, I figured some of those secondary guys for the Bucks would be in line for a few more minutes, like Pat Connaughton, like Noir, like the Nasties who started. We felt like those guys could be in line for a bigger role. I want to go Connaughton here, as I expected him to move in the starting lineup and get a bulk of the minutes, possibly see 30 plus. He only gave us 13 fantasy points, wet the bed for us at 4,400, but it was okay because none of the real value plays hit yesterday, and he was 61% on. All right. So dropping down from there, we went to Robert Covington. This was my pivot from Noir, so to speak. I knew when Chris Middleton out, a lot of people was gonna go Pat Connaughton or go Noir. A lot of people were gonna go both of them, Pat Connaughton and Noir. So I wanted to try to fade some of that ownership from Noir. And I went Robert Covington. That was my way of pivoting at 4,400. Got him right at 23%. He's another guy who just dudded out for us. 16 DK points. You see the snowman by him. We definitely needed more from Robert Covington. All right. And then at my center spot, I went Christian Wood, 8,100. Just trying to get a piece of this Lakers game as well. It's the two games I was high on was the Lakers Houston game and the Portland Charlotte game. So just trying to get as many pieces of those games as I could. Christian Wood, beautiful ownership on a 4 game slate. Got him right here at 15% on. He gave us 36 DK points, a small double from him. Was looking for a slightly bigger performance. Definitely needed on tonight's slate, but at 15%, that's a solid performance from him, right? Round out the rest of my lineup. Since I had CJ McCollum and Yusef Nurkic and Robert Covington, I thought, hey, I better get somebody from Charlotte to run it back with, just in case this game is a shootout, maybe a double overtime game, something like that on this 4 game. So I went Miles Bridges here. Just a guy, if you saw the video earlier in the day, just been playing extremely well. It's a guy I had confidence in, especially with I liked it Melo too, but when Rozier came back, I figured Bridges would be the safest of the options out of those Melo, Rozier, Hayward guys. I figured Bridges would be a little safer of the option. I went Bridges here, got him at 27% on. He gave us right at 44 DK points, so very solid from Bridges right here. And then at my, I went a 2 center bill, threw Yusef Nurkic in him, my guy. If you saw the video early in the day, you know I was on him heavy. Felt like it was a great spot for him. Once again, his minutes, man, we got us finally got a closer game right here for Portland, but he only saw 25, 24 minutes, something like that. So I gotta see what's going on, man. I guess they just taking it easy with him coming back off the injury and just limiting his minutes. But we'll see, man. 37 D coming solid effort from him. If he got any more minutes, he probably would have crushed this. And then my last play round out line, Josh Jackson. This is another value play I needed. Once I paid up the guys like Bridges and Nurkic, I was gonna need another value play. And Josh Jackson was my way of still trying to avoid some of that New Orleans chalk. And he got him at 31% on. He gave us right at 26 DK points. Solid effort from him at 4,400. So like I said, man, solid day yesterday. Won a little bit of money, nothing too special. Let's get to Monday, man. Try to get some money rolling in for us over here. All right, coming in today. Now, this pricing on DraftKings is extremely tight tomorrow, man. It is tight. It's going to be tough building a lineup over here on DraftKings, but this is the type of slates I like. I like when it's like this. Hopefully, we don't get no crazy injury news that open up some lock and load value. I hate slates where it's like, oh, this guy's 3,000. He's gonna be starting playing 30 minutes. That's a lock and load guy. Just put him in there. Like I hate when it's slates like that. I like when the pricing is tight like this. It's not clear and obvious plays. You really gotta dig and put together lineups. These are the type of slates I like, man, because we good at identifying value. So open up at the top, man. Play I want to look at Darius Garland. Going against these Charlotte Hornets right here, 6,200. I think this is a nice price tag on for. Tomorrow, the key is going to be finding the value plays, the mispriced guys, the guys who can really give you that point per dollar value you're looking for. I think Darius Garland can be one of those guys right here, 6,200 up pace matchup against the Charlotte Hornets. You see him averaging 30 on the year. If he can just get his average in a faster pace game, a few more possessions, hopefully he can score a little more here and really get to a ceiling type performance. But I like going to Darius Garland in this matchup. Coming in at shooting guard. I think you can go right back to D'Anthony Melton, man. The price is coming up a little bit on 5,700, but he's just another guy. He's consistently been over 30 fantasy points. If he gets you this tomorrow, that's six. You're looking at a median projection of 6x right here on this 5,700. Going against the Denver Nuggets, I like getting the D'Anthony Melton right here. Just trying to find the mispriced guys, looking for the hint of value right here so we can have a nice balanced starting five. We can come back and pair with us any superstar we want, all right? Coming in at small forward, going with Josh Giddey, 5,200. Going against the Los Angeles Clippers, man. Just another guy. I told you he's quickly shaping in to be the number 2 scoring option behind Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You see him with ball handling duties. He does a little bit of everything. A few rebounds, few assists, may get you a steal here or there. But at 5,200 going against the Clippers, another nice price tag right here. You're looking for a guy who can possibly return you 6, maybe 7x on his salary. Coming in at powerful, I want to go right back to my boy Al Horford, man. Prices rising on him. They finally starting to pick it up. He has 6,500. I still think he's a little too cheap, man. He has been balling double down there every game for the Boston Celtics. You see him averaging 42 DraftKings points. That's definitely the type of return you want on this 6,500 going against the Chicago Bulls here. I want to get to some Al Horford, all right? And then coming in at center. If Daniel Gafford is out, man, I have no problem going right back to Montrezl Harrell. 6,700. Price is up on him as well, but I still think there's some fantasy value to be had over here at this 6,700 price tag. If he's going to start and see the big minutes like he's been seeing with Gafford out, he definitely can return you value on this 6,700, all right? There you have it, man. My starting five for DraftKings today. Darius Garland, D'Anthony Melton, Josh Giddey, Al Horford, and Montrezl Harrell. Get you some exposure to these guys, man. Get them in your player pool. You know I'm going to have them in mind, all right? Let's go take a look at FanDuel, see what I'm liking over there. And if you still haven't hit the like button at this point in the video, what are you waiting on, man? Hit that like button for your boy, man. It really helps me out, all right? Now, FanDuel's a little different. The pricing is not as tight over here on FanDuel, so you can build a slightly better lineups over here. And at the point guard at the top, I want to look at Trey Young. I love this 8,700 price tag on going against the Washington Wizards here. Now they just played this Wizards team the other day. We saw what type of game it was. I think Dinwiddie didn't play that first game when they played, but I like getting to him in this matchup. It's the Washington Wizards. You know it's an up-paced game. You know what Trey Young done, man. He's the orchestra. He's the maestro over there, man. He directs this orchestra that is the Atlanta Hawks offense. And I definitely want to take some shots on him, especially at 8,700. Coming in as shooting guard, I think you can look at Jalen Suggs, 5,100. Still a little bit too cheap for the minutes and the role he has. He's gonna have a hot shooting game, or he should. I ain't gonna say he is, but he has a possibility of having a good shooting game, and when he does, that's when you really gonna see a ceiling type performance at him. But 5,100 going against the Minnesota Timberwolves, great matchup for the Magic here. I like getting the Jalen Suggs. Coming in at small forward. Just want to go Tobias Harris. See, that's the difference in the price. Tobias Harris is 9,100 on DraftKings. Ridiculous. But he's 7,400 on FanDuel. You can sign me up for all of that, man. The number 2 scorer for this 76ers team. Going against the Portland Trail Blazers. Should be a good pace game right here. I like getting to some Tobias Harris. All right? And at my power forward, I want to look at Aaron Gordon, 5,300. Another guy who's his past couple outings for the Nuggets, he stepped up his performance. Like I said, he's shooting the ball more. So with him adding extra shots, it definitely gives him double potential at his 5,300. And I definitely want to take a shot on him going against this Memphis Grizzlies team. Get you some Aaron Gordon tomorrow. And then coming in at my center, man, Mo Bamba. 6,600 going against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Listen, we've seen centers destroy these Timberwolves. Mo Bamba, it's a mixed bag, man. He gonna have the monster games. He gonna let you down a couple times. You gotta deal with the ups and downs. But I'm willing to roll him back out there. This 6,600 price tag going against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I love the matchup. Still think this is a fair price for him. Get you some Mo Bamba tomorrow, all right? There you have it, man. My starting five for FanDuel: Trey Young, Jalen Suggs, Tobias Harris, Aaron Gordon, and Mo Bamba, man. Get some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pool. You know I'm going to have them in mind, all right? That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll see y'all tomorrow, all right? Let's go.